What would you do if you found out that you woke up this morning and there was $10,000 in your bank account? $10,000? $10,000. Well, I am truly blessed and highly favored, but I got $10,000 just magically, deliciously appear in my bank account. What would you do if you did have that $10,000 and it just appeared in your bank account? All of that coming back. Stay tuned. Welcome back, guys. How you guys are doing? So today we're talking about what would you do if you found that you had $10,000 deposited into your bank account. So it happens to be that this question was asked to 1,000 American people. There was a survey that LendingTree actually did this year and asked 1,000 American people, what would they do if they found out that they had $10,000 deposited into their bank account? The answer might surprise you guys, believe it or not. 36% of those people on that survey say they will pay down their credit card bill. 36%. Now, basically that makes kind of sense because in 2017, credit cards debt had went up to $1 trillion. Now this could be because of Bitcoin and the big frenzy that was happening on with Bitcoin and people taking out credit card and then actually buying cryptocurrency on credit cards and stuff like that because it was the big trend and everybody's actually getting on the big wave. So it kind of makes sense for a higher debt in 2017 of $1 trillion that actually went up with this. The average American balance right now is $6,375 from the survey that they actually did. That's basically a 3% hike from last year. For college students, we're looking at a $1.4 trillion. The average debt for a 20-year-old, it's about $22,000. And the average debt for a 30-year-old, it's about $34,000. 14% of these people said they were actually invested on the market. 12% of them will say they will actually spend it on family. And we're looking at 10% of them that said they will actually use it for home improvement around the house. And we're looking at an 8% of people that said they will actually put it towards their retirement. Overall, 13% on this survey will actually consider trying to do some kind of debt consolidation. But a lot of them admitted when they actually took this poll, they really didn't know much about it and didn't know how to go about that. They didn't know how to actually do that. Overall, 67% of the people that took the survey actually believe that they're going to actually improve in 2018 for this year as far as to bringing down their debt. So we're looking at the millennium, which is a most cheerful group. Nearly 80% of those that are age 35 and under expect their finances to improve in 2018. And we're talking about 35% compared to those who are 55% older than 50 years old. So whether you find yourself paying your credit card debt, your car loan, your student loan, or that mortgage, it shows that American people are a lot more responsible in coming in for the year 2018 and are a little bit more smart about how they actually spend their money and how they move their money around. A number of successful payers have actually used what is called the snowball effect. And the snowball effect, if you guys don't know what that is basically, I did a video on that. I'll put the card up there so you guys can actually go ahead and click on that and check it out. But basically the snowball effect works like this. Let's say you have 3 credit cards. The first credit card you have is maxed out, $5,000. The second credit card you have is at $2,500. And the third credit card is at $1,000. So basically the snowball effect works like this. You will actually pay the credit card with the less first. So credit card 1, which only has $1,000, you will actually go ahead and be the most aggressive with that credit card and try to pay that credit card out first, meaning that credit card 2 and 3, which has $2,500 and the other one that has $5,000, you would just pay the minimum balance on it until you can actually get rid of credit card 1, which has the $1,000. Once that's done, then you move again to Step 2, which is now credit card number 2, you bring down that debt of $2,500 and so forth and so forth. And this is why they call it the snowball effect. Now, this is a proven effect of method that works. It actually does work because psychologically, it shows the person who's actually paying down the debt that they're actually doing something to their debt. So imagine you actually having $1,000 and $5,000 of debt, and you're trying to bring both of them down at the same time. You really can't actually do it both at the same time. You always get yourself in trouble, and you always go winding back to actually using that credit card and actually bringing yourself right back up to debt. So the snowball effect is the most effective way to actually use to actually bring down your debt when you're actually thinking about bringing down your debt down to just $0. So this was a survey that LendingTree did, and I was happy to see that the American people are actually taking on that full responsibility of getting out of debt for 2018. Now, we're going to talk about the market here. And now the market for this week coming up is going to have a busiest week that we have ever seen. We're talking about we got companies that are going to be reporting earnings this week coming out. We also have the Feds that's going to go for a 2-day meeting up in there, and they're going to be talking about Fed hikings and everything else, which is not going to happen until somewhere around March. Not only that, but we also have Donald Trump dress of a union. So all of that is coming this week here. We actually see the market up for now, 2018. It's having a fantastic gain so far. It is up by 7.2%. That is fantastic. This is the best the market's been since October of 2015, honestly, guys. So that is fantastic. So we're going to actually be watching all these companies actually report their earnings. We're going to see what's going to happen with Facebook. We're going to see what's going to happen with Google. We're going to see that Alibaba is going to be throwing out their stuff like there. We're also going to have the big oil companies that's going to be actually releasing their earnings. So we're looking at Exxon, Chevron. So this is big news for the market for this week coming in. So we'll see how this goes and how well it actually acts out. And as always, guys, remember, more gains, more gains, more gains. Giving it your maximum effort. Peace out.